Доброго времени суток, мои дорогие волшебники, волшебницы и маглы. Сегодня нас ждет второй эпизод прохождения игры Хогвартс Наследие. И сегодня в этом эпизоде нас ждет, по сути, первый день учебы в этом прекрасном, замечательнейшем заведении. Что ж, погнали. Ух, как вальяжно. Че, наверх, да? Слушайте, как красиво.
Which way is the common room?
Ух ты. Хе, ему веселее всего. Безумно красиво. Конечно, когда ты фильм смотришь отрывками, это одно, а тут ты прям гуляешь. Так, девочка, это лицемерие. Не надо так за спиной обсуждать.
They're lucky they didn't end up as dragon fruit, like that poor man from the ministry.
Can't imagine starting a new school this late.
A little room, everyone. Let them through.
I hope a professor catches her this time.
I suspect
Oh, what did I do wrong this time?
in a dungeon myself.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
Ну, ладно.
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
Don't worry, you'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going to keep at it.
Правильно. Так, это сразу мы, типа... Ну, давайте, девушки, немножечко поинтересуемся.
Is it really that difficult to cast non-verbally?
Oh, yes. And if you don't get it just right, the results can be, shall we say, awkward. Once, I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face. He was not happy.
А кто бы от такого был счастлив?
Do most students know how to cast non-verbally?
Not at all. Hogwarts doesn't teach non-verbal casting until the 6th year, and even then, many struggle with it. I'm simply trying to get ahead of the game.
Вот это правильно. Ну,
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
ну вот, приятная барышня.
I'd much prefer it if
А тут
everyone
чё тут?
synchronized all of the common rooms. I'm not a fan of mine, and frankly, I
Трон.
find it
Ну,
difficult.
делать мне просто больше нечего.
I heard that
Покрутить, что ли.
someone cast it from this charm
Who
on
does
Ravenclaw.
Nelly think she is, anyway?
И тут
You
крутанем.
were
Бам!
born with wings then. I can't
I'm
believe
sure
you've
Сейчас
used
что
them.
тут накрутим. Что,
Have
ребята?
a sip. Go on.
Поговорить?
Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello. You're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
Давай так.
You must be able to get away with anything.
The opposite, actually. Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year, keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well, and she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there, based on some reactions that may need a bit more work.
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference, fundamentally, between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though, I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my, creativity as much as you might think.
Ну что ж, вот познакомились. Все у него поспрашивали. Пивасик, значит, варит. Молодец.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
Там, глядишь, нам что-нибудь сварит, ну, в плане зелья для восстановления маны, там, здоровья. О, ты посмотри, кто летает. Прикольно. Он тоже открывается с конца.
Don't fall off this time, Nelly. Trouble the first day.
Я боюсь, что если сейчас что-нибудь лупнуть по нему.
Shame you weren't born with wings then.
Ладно,
I'm
не
sure
будем.
you'd use them. Please get down. A professor could arrive any moment.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
Ну, просто правда.
Yes, our carriage was attacked by a dragon.
Crikey! I can't believe it. How thrilling! And also terrifying. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
Так, ну давайте позадаем вопросы.
What exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat. Not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon, of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
Так, понятно. Сплетни любят. Про дракона уже знают все.
I take it you're not afraid of heights.
It's something I've always done, since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5. Still has no idea how I got there. But with all the strange hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds, you don't need to scale a tower to see something incredible here.
I'd imagine most students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I've never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I'd think.
Ну, как бы странная цепочка умозаключения. Мясо, драконы, нападения. Это все темный лорд. Стопудово.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the
My older
common room.
brother used to terrorize me with
Ну, пойдем. Раз ждут, значит надо. Это лунная походка, да? Слушайте, как забавно. Можно шорт сделать, да? Еще музычку наложить. Чё, как?
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
Спасибо.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Давайте, пойдемте, протестируем.
This way.
Бу.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Ну, я б тут что-нибудь бы
I
потренировал.
certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up! Ah, the guide appears to have some information.
Что-то они там не поладили на картине, да?
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Ну,
Revelio.
волшебник. Как важно правильно произносить наше заклинание. Это точно. Вы только что соберите страницу руководства. Угу. А, открыть руководство можно, да? Это ваш уровень волшебства. Да какой там уровень? Ого. Слушайте, сколько перков. Следовать.
Clever, isn't it?
I find its location.
Keep your eyes open for more
Revelio.
opportunities like that.
Yeah.
Inside and outside of the castle.
А что ты делаешь в полу? А можете помочь как-то? А ну? Забаговано. Киса. Простите, профессор, ну такая киса. Как не погладить?
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Ага, это чё? Ага, замок уровень 1. Типа, я еще уровень 0, поэтому... Тут чё? Ой, искать. Ну чё? Ничего. Лутать в Хогвартсе, это, я вам скажу, интересно надо.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
М. Открыть карту. Окей. О, можно крутиться и вертеться, да? Южное крыло. Выбрать. Ничего не понял. Точки в правой части карты. Ага. Ничего не понимаю. Что ты от меня хочешь? Какая пристройка? О, пристройка к библиотеке. Выбрать. Ага, ага. Точка с летучим пламенем. О. Ух ты. Прикольно. Ничего не понятно, но прикольно.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Ну что, допросили, расспросили.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Да, короче, домашки надавали нам капитально. Ну что, профессор?
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Ну, оба варианта, конечно, примерно одинаковые.
Yes, sir. But I didn't tell her anything else about her travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Вы можете... Основное задание. Понятно. Угу. Ага. Угу. Леви... Лес. Мне нравится.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Окей. Что? Окей. Окей. Вот это вот фигня летающая.
Revelio.
Можно я как-то поднять? Ого, а это чё? Что тут так прикольно? А вот эту штуку можно поймать? Ладно. Ерундой занимаюсь. Блин, а ну тут как-то...
Revelio.
Давай еще раз. Бросить кубик. Что-то должен давать этот кубик. Что тут у нас? Хрен пойми что. 21:11. Ладно. Я пока тут этот туповат. Ух, как тут красиво. Вообще. Смотрите, какая красота. Ладно, что, не будем затягивать хронометраж, побежим. Что тут надо вот так вот, да, оббежать? А тут что? Ну, давай. Есть тут что интересное? Так, стоп. Что-то где-то звонькнуло. А звонькнуло с этой стороны. Еще раз. Угу.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Я побегаю. Блин, тут мега-супер круто вообще просто. Блин, пол какой красивый. Отражение шикарное. Вау, вообще кайф. Материалы просто мега кайф. Ну, поехали.
Is that all you've got? Yeah.
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Воу-воу-воу-воу-воу-воу. Надо вот это вот делать.
Levioso.
Я не буду шутить на эту тему, но очень хочется.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Levioso.
Good. Now, well done.
Easy peasy.
Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso is good form. I know. Nothing lucky about it. Protego, stupid fighter. Levioso. Let's just say I'm a weak.
I do enjoy life duel.
Что-то его
Not
раскатал, да?
bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Да я бы бомбарда Максима как прописал бы. Знал бы, где раки зимуют.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it,
and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Опять домашка.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around. Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Revelio.
Второй уровень, ну конечно.
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Блин, тут мега круто. Хочется просто бродить, смотреть, всматриваться.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the Clock Tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
Ну как бы это сказать? Задание завершено.
Revelio.
А вот это вот что, это аж подсказка какая-то? А что за глаз? Здорово, глаз. Ну тут уже вот явно какая-то вот... Ладно. Оно может быть еще выше. Тут же есть еще выше, не?
Off on another adventure, are we?
Угу. Здрасте. Забор покрасьте. Блин, как тут мега круто вообще. Вы же понимаете, да, я пока вот специально бегаю, ну нельзя просто, ну как телепортироваться, это ж... Блин, тут мега красиво вообще. О. А я вот тут хотел...
Revelio.
Вот так вот сделать. Зынь. Угу. Это что такое? Ну, в общем, это что-то с чем-то, это понятно. У меня пока, конечно, что, 2 заклинания. Тут что? Забавный у них отношения. Нам бы к психологу семейному сходить.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Это ж уже на этом этаже, да? Или еще выше?
Revelio.
What? Don't
look at me like that.
How many letters do you think come in and out of Hogwarts?
Кисуня.
Owls fascinate me. They have a lot of responsibility in the wizarding
Простите, я еще кису. Ну посмотрите, какая красивая.
didn't have owls to deliver our post.
It's been ages since I've sent an owl back home. My father will be
Ну, и
worried.
эту надо тоже погладить. А то что как-то. Правильно.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was
Угу. Ну ладно. Ну что, ребята, погнали начать задание.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Так, поехали изучать акцию.
Accio!
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Да, интересно он так разговаривает, у него такой поразительный акцент. Похож такой индийский, инди-инглиш. И про акцию я шутить не буду, но тоже очень
I've always
хочется.
found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Там мне теперь будет третий номер, что ли?
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will, but instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as excellent. Not to worry.
А, нельзя, да? Ладно.
That's it. Stay focused.
О, он еще не останавливается.
Splendid.
Стой!
Happens to the best of us. Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Be sharp.
Фига, что творит, а?
That is how it's done.
Accio.
Ха!
Very good.
Here we go.
Ты смотри, она полтинники делает вообще на изи.
There we go.
Чуть-чуть.
Brilliant. Watch this.
Ну, выбей. Ты смотри, что творит. Ладно, считерим. Давай. Давай.
Accio.
Ха!
Oh, that was an execution.
Ха-ха-ха. Какой хитрый парень.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Oh my.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp. Phew.
Accio.
Блин, я ей еще и помог.
Not to worry.
Вот я дуралей.
Let us see this. That is how it's done.
Так, ну чё, а ну давай. Да что ж ты будешь делать? Давай-ка. Нет, вот так, и надо как-нибудь вот так вот встать. Давай, 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 бей их! Ого! Ха! По нулям. Обнуляй.
Here we go.
Ага, ага, ага.
There we go.
Accio.
Ну, боевая ничья.
That's it.
Не получилось.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
A tight game. It turns out we were evenly matched. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Звучит красиво.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Да, палочка. Невероятно.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Ну что, все поспрашивали.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course,
значит,
you
надо...
can use Accio on humans.
A word, if you
you're
would.
so inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? And what a close match between you and Miss Onai. Invigorating.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Блин, опять домашка.
Revelio.
Чё, где, чё? Чё, ничего? Ну-ка. Замочек. Замок, уровень. Что ж ты будешь делать? Так, а давайте откроем карту. Ага, сундуки с сокровищами. 150 страниц руководства. Побочные задания. Так, вот это что такое? Трансфигурация. Так, это хорошо. А что такое вот это вот черненькое южное крыло? Ну, пока я маленький, наверное, отслеживать задания надо, да?
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Мне бы еще какое-нибудь заклинание с собой. Я забыл, как это, которое двери открывает. Не, кисунь, ну прости. Если каждый раз гладить кису, то хронометраж очень сильно затягивается.
Revelio.
Что-то где-то точно отревелилось. Потом ачивку дадут. Ты как дурак крутил все, что нашел. Замки, вот замки. Ой, я что не туда пошел? О, стоп. Что это?
Revelio.
Never forget what that Hufflepuff girl said in 1421. What lovely stone. Oh, that's class, that is.
Ну, кисунь, ну ладно, уговорил. Как бы не ради ачивки, если она такая вообще есть.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Ну да.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Давай играть.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
А что? Что у нас здесь? Ну тут тоже он что-то есть где-то, да? Прикольно. Escape, журнал заданий. Сейчас как посмотрю. Ну, репара хорошая. Так, посетите свой первый день занятий в Хогвартсе. Мы сделали все. Кроме вот этого, да? А вот это что такое? Задание. Ну, репара это тема, да. Ну, ладно. Тут вроде недалеко бежать. Кисунь, ну прости, я тебя уже гладил сегодня.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that, the mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
Конечно, я выполню задание.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Задача. Чё там, куда там, далеко?
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Как ее забрать? Сейчас, да, где она? Где она? Где она? А ну.
Levioso!
Да что ж ты выжил?
Accio! Got it.
Соберите страницы. Собрал. Надо же было потренироваться.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Might some kind soul help me?
Страничка. Ага, вот и ты.
Accio! Brilliant.
You should be more careful!
Ну, это было довольно-таки просто.
I trust the preliminary tasks were...
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Это будет номер 3, да?
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Как не восстановить такую красоту? Окей-доки. Итак, открываем карту. Что, сколько задач? На самом деле. Как-то ж надо бы становиться. Все-таки затягивать это тоже хронометраж сильно не хотелось бы. А вот если просто задание, то есть... Ну надо, хочешь не хочешь, все-таки вот это вот все завершить, да? Ну, Хогсмит, так Хогсмит, все, погнали. Надо уже завершить. Оп, стопы, стопы. А это... блин, а куда ж надо было? Коллекция, испытания. Да, хорошо, задание. А, вот это второстепенка. Сорян, но надо сначала второстепенку. Потому что я чувствую, что нужен движ. Нужен движ. Оп. Блин, а где ж? А где второстепенку-то искать, а? А чё, я ж, ткнул уже. О. Место на карте. Угу. Все, место на карте есть, погнали. Попробуем им там навалять немножко. Ну, я очень на это надеюсь. Долго бегать.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Да, как тобой пользоваться?
Revelio.
Блин. Как пользоваться-то, а? Или просто тупо... Тут же есть вот эти точки перемещения. Ладно, я нифига не понял, как этим пользоваться, потом разберусь по ходу. Пока побегаем на красоту. Мало ли что-то будет сломано, еще и починить. Понятно, замки.
Here I've come from the toilet bowl.
Revelio.
When I can swim, did you fancy a mole? As long as we're only one time per week, I can plunge the boys' lavatory, not for the meat.
Ну, тоже хорошо.
Leave me
fee.
Ускорился.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Come on. There goes. Levioso. Protego. Levioso.
Like a winner.
Accio.
I could never duel like that.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first crossed wands victory. Well fought.
Спасибо.
Hope to see you back here again.
А с ребятами можно поговорить? Все-таки им как-то это навредил.
Revelio.
Замки уровня.
Reparo.
Да блин, что ж ты делаешь?
Accio. Levioso. Revelio.
Ну, походу, у меня пока нет, да, никаких заклинаний, которые бы мне здесь помогли. Так, ладно. Нас интересует задание. Ну что, собственно, вот. Да. И нас интересует карта. Еще бы понять, как перемещаться через вот эти вот зеленые фигурины. Вот висит, да, вот эта штука.
What are you up to now?
И как? Ну, хочу и как воспользоваться?
Lumos.
Я случайно.
Protego.
Ну вот я здесь, да, и как-то ж можно перемещаться. Ой, я вот эту тему вообще не понял. Не понял. Вот механику пока не догнал. Ладно. А кто тут?
I feel sorry for your next opponent.
Just wait till I've grown a bit. Then we'll see how well you do.
Да. Все, беги. Уже жестоко вообще просто хронометраж. Затянули. Я хотел меньше часа. То там то кошечку погладить. То покрутить все подряд. Блин, научиться бы вот это вот перемещаться. Точка с летучим пламенем. Машина просто тупо здоровье восстанавливает, а не телепорт. Ну летайте. Это я пока еще хороший, не мальчиш плохиш. Я там... Упс.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Блин, ну побочка вообще не вариант, надо заканчивать уже основную. Или потом не будет побочки.
Revelio. Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
И она, естественно, не взялась, да?
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes. I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect. I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it. Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas, but that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow. Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
Revelio.
Все, ну, погнали.
From the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named them too.
Prance, Hoof and Sugarfoot.
Я там полутал, ты ничего, подожди.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin.
Как тут классно. Какая красота.
I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that?
Прыгающих поганок.
She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls.
Так, это где? Чё там стоишь? Побежали. Показалось, да? А, так они еще типа прячутся, что ли? Не понял, ладно. Может, через
How are
акцию
you
надо
settling in?
собирать?
I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too.
Там наверху что-то такое интересное. Ладно. Потом так потом. Кисуня. Ну вот это что-то вообще прям интересное. Ага. Как я успела?
Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear.
Я не знаю, нафига я лутаю, если честно.
Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Oh, Mr. Moon, a demigod. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state.
Accio.
Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
Слушайте, ну длинный получился какой-то первый день, и это мы еще не закончили. Еще есть часть сюжета.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeydukes. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade. Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and...
A new wand?
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
Ну, открыть карту, так открыть карту. Ага. Ага, ну. Собственно.
Merlin, blooming not again.
Так, здрасте.
I'll be right with. Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Да, конечно.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes.
А разве не палочка выбирает волшебный?
Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it?
Ну, как бы, да, что-то...
We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps... Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing.
Может, уж у тебя за ухом?
Are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes. I think you might be the one. Here. Take it.
Так, тип древесины. О, гибкость прочная. Это покрутить, да, ее можно повертеть или нет?
Curious indeed.
Все посмотрим. Ну, какая-то...
How intriguing.
Ну вот это ничего. Это, в принципе, тоже прикольно. Это мне не нравится. Так, а из этих можно...
Curious indeed.
Не, мне вот цвет не нравится. Уж тогда темный прикольный, а этот и темный. Ну это, кстати, на палочку Рона Уизли очень
How
сильно.
intriguing.
Нет, вот может быть вот так. То есть либо вот такая палочка, либо вот такая.
Curious indeed.
Пофиг, ладно. Давайте вот так сделаем. Пихта.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
Jeez.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
Не гибкая, жесткая. Ну, пускай будет прочная.
How intriguing.
Ну, что-то это как там дофига. Ну, это 13, пофиг. Не, ну, перо Феникса, это тема, как бы. Широкий спектр магии. Стабильная магия. Мощная магия. Блин, ну мощная магия мне нравится. Вообще идея.
A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly.
А можно как-то посмотреть, что в итоге? По-моему, я практически сделал палочку того, чье имя нельзя называть. Ой, да пофиг, что. Купите, купите.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Спасибо, спасибо. Итак, теперь надо быстро. Так, чик вышел, раз. Так, где-то прям рядом с этим местом. Вот сюда что надо, да? Все, быстро развернул, побежал, все. Полетел.
An inquiring mind.
Есть-то что по шурику, так быренько посмотреть, что почем. Наверчито так влом идти, так мало времени.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student.
I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, see in it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Принадлежность.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Слушайте, батенька, что-то ценно у вас. Конские. Продать. Ух ты. Продать. Это же мое. То есть я как дурак хожу вот в стандарте, когда у меня есть вот так. Спасибо. На этом все. Вы очень любезны. Обязательно с вами еще поговорим. Так. Бутылочка зелья, да? И волшебная брюква. Так, я так понял, идти сюда. Угу. Побежал. Так, а пока я бегу, а можно быстренько в инвентарь как-то заглянуть? О! Инвентарь. Что? Ага. О, снаряжение. О, перчатки. Дзынь. Все? Правильно? Использовать. О, все. Но больше у меня, по-моему, ничего и нет, да? Thank you very much. Все. Теперь я стал еще более серьезным волшебником. Ха-ха-ха. Блин, ну палочка у меня просто мега бродяцкая. Реально, блин, писовая палочка.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Оп, и теперь зеленая шляпа у меня чисто случайно есть.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we?
Да, спасибо.
What can I do for you today?
Ну вот, мне вот эти вот бесплатные, пожалуйста.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory. Or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Жесть. Твою же шляпу хочешь? Защита 3. Неплохо. Да это как бы всегда можно успеть продать. Так, на бошку сейчас. Вот это вот. Дынь. Ну все, еще плюс к защите. Ух ты, маг и чародей, ты посмотри на него. Все, погнали, погнали. Итак, быстро карта. Там рядышком. Я здесь, а мне нужно вот сюда. А я как полетел. Орёль.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you, then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Ну, давай-ка мне быренько.
Do have a
Халявные
look around.
семена.
Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Natty.
Ага, ага. Спасибо, и на этом. Так, а можно тут что-нибудь так аккуратненько?
Revelio.
Да, конечно, со сбором у меня все так себе, ну ладно.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Еще интересное нету. Вот тут внизу что-то есть какая-то. Воу, ты куда, дядь? Так, активировать вот эту вот фигню.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Тут что? И зачем я это делаю? Ладно. Есть тут пару моментов. товар это хорошо. Это прям то, что надо. Так, и вот тут у нас есть потайное. И что это ты сделал?
Revelio.
Желтый.
Levioso. Accio.
И вот что с этим делать? Как тебе открыть глазастик?
Levioso. Reparo.
Ну это как бы вообще зря.
Accio. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Ну, в общем, да. Я еще так себе волшебник.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Да.
Revelio.
Что-то где-то звонкнуло.
Accio.
Так, все, это поймал. Я не ту кнопку нажал, прикиньте.
Revelio.
А, это все тот сундук, который мне глаза морозит. Да что ж такое, что ж такое? И...
Reparo.
О, починил? Починил. Да, молодец. Ну, понятно.
Revelio.
Так, ничего тут не летает. Блин, ну что-то ж где-то рядом.
Revelio.
А? Тоже рядом. Ой.
Accio. Revelio.
Да что ж мне все время сюда тянет, ладно. Это потом.
Revelio.
Нормально. Девушку угостить вкусняшкой хватит.
Ah, I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
Ну да. А это, собственно...
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it! We have to wear him down!
Ага, это не помогает.
Levioso!
What was that?
I was trying to beat him at his own game.
I like it. Do more.
Whoa!
Took him long enough.
We need to make sure he stays that way.
Sure.
Levioso.
No. Жестко. Это было жестко.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Да. Ух, как она умеет. Трансгрессировать, если это правильно, да?
Revelio.
Hello there. A moment if you would.
I will see what he wants.
Reparo. Revelio.
Ну, как бы... Опа. А ну, летающая. И...
Revelio.
Где еще летающая была? А, ну и тут надо еще тоже.
Reparo. Good as new. Revelio. Reparo. Lucky they didn't do more damage. Revelio. Reparo. One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Accio.
Да ну куда ж ты, дуралей? Ну вот, ну здесь, здесь, здесь.
Revelio.
Где она тут летает?
Accio.
Вот зараза. Ха. Попалась.
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Reparo.
Блин, так круто, когда у тебя есть такая магия. Так, что еще? Что, где я еще? Кому ничего не сделал? Ага.
Reparo.
Поговори с владельцем магазина. Сейчас поговорим
обязательно.
Что тут, где тут? Ух ж ты, звонкие. Вы оставили. Вроде бы я молодец, а?
We were just talking about you.
Revelio.
Ну,
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we?
Конечно.
Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Ага. Ячейка для плащей. Это же она, да? Ой, F сравнить. Ну, так-то... Ага, 0. Темная кепка. Ну, в общем,
What an extraordinary introduction to Hogsmeade. I would say that we, and you in particular, have earned at least one butterbeer. Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks?
Sounds like a good idea.
Wonderful. Just down this way then.
I sell even more battle-worthy
Revelio.
items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
а ты с глазиком. Я такое еще не умею, да? Открывать. Как тут много всего. Обалдеть.
Revelio.
Где? Ага. Он далеко. Ладно, всем спасибо.
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who is this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the Three Broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me.
For the house.
Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle.
Ага. Ну, так.
Revelio.
Ага, понятно. Подойди, что быстрее. Там человечек, у него точечка. F. А, это покушать. Я понял. А вот тут еще. Ага. Что-то звучит так, как будто... Нифига ты что творишь, а? Слышь, парни, что это? Тише будь. Хорошо так и поел, и выпил. Все. Хара, балдеть.
I am certainly glad Sirona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on, and I hope you will tell me. But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.
Разумно. На ночь вы должны вернуться в свою гостиную. Откройте карту. Открыл. Нажмите карту Хогвартса. Нажал. Быстрое перемещение. А, вот как это работает. Угу. Ну, стало гораздо понятнее. Ну что ж, друзья. Мы кучу заданий выполнили сегодня, да? Давай нашего вот персонаж. Ну, смотри в камеру. Хе-хе, смотри, там птичка. Итак, мне кажется, что для первого дня мы так сильно затянули хронометраж. Было круто, мы не погибли, у нас все получилось. Вот. Как назло, нам вот сейчас вот пришло письмо, нам тут сову. Ну, в общем, на этом месте мы, как говорится, и продолжим. Вот, на сегодня хочу закончить этот эпизод. Всем напоминаю, ребята, не забывайте, пожалуйста, подписываться на канал, ставить лайки, нажимать колокольчики, писать комментарии. Это меня очень сильно мотивирует, а также YouTube это очень сильно важно. Поэтому на этом все. До новых встреч. Всем пока-пока.